Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at a map called Crimson Valley. There's only one location we can spawn at, so we'll choose that one and get started. And let me tell you about Crimson Valley by reading the sign that tells me about Crimson Valley. Welcome to Crimson Valley, a place that some might call the real American West. Take your sweet time and enjoy exploring the area's rocky terrain and have a meal at Corny's restaurant and see if you can find the remnants of the valley's previous residents. And then we have a map right here, so we are located right here next to a Corny's restaurant, which takes place inside of 2 train cars, and then also next to the Native American ruins, which you might look over there and be like, where? Well, they're a little bit hidden. You have to go over the road and boom, there they are. It's just a few walls that are just sitting there. That's the ruins. I guess when they say ruins, they really do mean this place has been ruined. So let's go ahead and swap out the truck for something that seems a little bit more appropriate here. I'm thinking Burnside Special. Even though I don't use it that often, for some reason it just feels like it would be right to be driving around Crimson Valley in a Burnside Special. So let's see, can we get up to 60 miles per hour on this hill? My bet is no. I know we're already going 55, but it's not going to make it. I'm going to keep going as fast as possible, flooring it, and come on, 60. Up the hill. No, not happening. We're topping out, and then we're going to go to the downhill. When we get to the downhill, that doesn't count anymore. Like right here, it's either level or downhill, so it did not make it to 60. The joys of driving a Burnside Special are very small. One of the joys is seeing how your speedometer slowly moves instead of moving fast. Anyways, as we drive along, there will be a few things I wanted to point out. One of them is kind of hidden away. So over there to the right, you see there what appears to be a fence. We're going to go to that fence. Why am I driving all off the road like that? Because I'm trying to look at the fence. So over here is like a meteorite that has been fenced off by the government. What are they doing? I don't know what the government's doing, but they fenced it off and it's super suspicious. So me and my Burnside Special, we're checking it out, and I'm actually surprised just how well the Burnside Special went through the dirt right there. That is one of those places where I probably should have actually had the stock pickup, but instead I was using something else. Can't say it's the first time that's happened, but it doesn't actually happen that often because of how often I end up using the truck. So anyways, back onto the road to continue driving over there. You could just barely actually make out another ruin. So back off of the road to check out that ruin. Yeah, we're off the road. Hey, ruin, how you doing? Just 4 walls right there, and they're like, yep, that is an ancient Native American ruin. It's totally not just some bricks some kids laid out to mess with us. Those are legit. Hey, wait a minute. Is that a ruin too? It is, except it's not on the list of things as far as I can remember. On that little map, I don't remember there being a ruin there. Could just be a wall there to make people not crash. And ooh, that was kind of weird. The radio tower just disappeared and reappeared. Got a sign right here. It says, drive safely! Oh, stupid sign. See what you did? Trying to tell me to drive safely? You know you can't just tell a WhyBeAre to do something like that without having consequences. And the way that car crashed was, like, extraordinarily violent. We go on the inside here, it just exploded inwards, and there's no way you'd live through that. You would have been stabbed by tons of metal pieces just sticking out everywhere. So we'll go ahead and bring the car back a few feet and continue along. I want to use the Burnside Special just to complete 1 lap of this place, and then we'll swap it out for something else. Now right there, that is the radio tower, which has this little itty-bitty building right in front of it, and it looks really tiny for some reason. Like, I don't know if it was just scaled oddly or if my car is a lot bigger than I think it is, but that building, it's so small. Don't know what it could be, but it's something to do with the radio tower, which is very tall compared to that building. And I don't know, again, why I ended up in the dirt with my Burnside Special. It just keeps happening like that because I want to show off things. All right, let's see. Can we climb this? Come on, Burnside! That was actually impressive. I did not expect it to make that. I thought we were almost for certain going to get stuck, and it proved me wrong. So you know what? Good job, Burnside Special. Although I am using one of the faster versions of the car, so it'd be really shameful if it couldn't make it up that hill, huh? But hey, it made it. That's what's important. Oh no, the hill is too steep. I'm losing speed. Oh, that was just terrible. I was just getting over saying how proud I was and how surprisingly fast it is. And then we find a hill and we just drop to under 50 miles per hour because it is too steep. That is terrible. But we got some downhill coming. That's where the speed is at. Let's go 100 miles per hour from this downhill. That's my goal. I don't know if we'll make it or not, and I don't know if I will because I kind of want to crash into those buildings. We'll crash into the buildings later. Let's see if we can get this. 100 miles per hour, Burnside. Let's go. 94. Gotta not churn too hard, but I don't want to go in the dirt. No, I blew it. I blew it. I was trying to be very gentle with my steering, and I was a little too gentle to make it up to 100. But anyways, we've basically made a lap of this place because you can see Corny's restaurant up there. So let's go ahead and say hello to the trains. Oh, that was so close to being a perfect just like drift into it and just park like that. I just got caught up in the dirt a little bit and it grabbed my front end. So there we go, Corny's Express Limited. Back for more food, and then we'll go off and drive in the other direction with an Ibishu Covet, and we're gonna get the racing version of the car. Because I am a little bit bored of driving slow cars, and even though the racing Covet isn't that fast compared to the Burnside Special, it is way faster. So we're gonna go ahead and take a right here instead of going straight. And then if I do every corner correctly, by the time we get back to Corny's restaurant, we will have seen every single road on this map. And then afterwards, maybe we could try to do some off-roading because I see some big old mountains that look like they might be a lot of fun to try to climb. Now that whole thing about 100 miles per hour, check this out. On the uphill, Ibishu Covet hitting 101, and then we're gonna fly into that wall right there. Get some slow motion going. How about 16 times, almost a full impact? Yeah! That's how you wreck a Covet. Alright, speed it up a little bit. All the way, actually. Engine still revs up, but we cannot put the power down, so we'll just get a new one that's a little bit dipped into the ground. Can we get this thing out? Yes, we can. And we can keep on driving. That initial start's a little sluggish. You see, it's like, wait. And then here we go. Hey, look. There's also more buildings over there we could crash into. I didn't notice that up until now. I just noticed the ones right there in between the two roads. But we could go into this one, too. And, well, I don't think that's going to drive anymore. Oh, and it's on fire too. Great. Okay, let's just reset this thing then. Dip it into the dirt a little bit, and then we can continue along just as before. And I'm going to try not to get too distracted by the things off the road anymore because I have a racing Covet. That is not the kind of car you want to be taking off-roading. If we want to do off-roading, which I do want to do later on, we're going to get like a pickup truck or something, not this. So driving along this road, we should be seeing a split soon. And at that split, I think I need to go left. And, I want to say the split is right after this bump, so I'm going to just start slowing way down right here, and yes, there it is. If I started slowing down after I saw it, I probably wouldn't have slowed down enough, so that was a good plan of attack right there. And we're just going to keep on going pretty fast through here, like I'm driving recklessly where I'm not even on the road half the time, but it makes it easier to see things as fast as possible. Like, look at that mountain, though. That thing looks like it would be fun to try to climb. Alright, we're going to try it in the Covet. We got a lot of momentum going at it, so we might be able to make it. Here we go. Come on, Covet! No, don't tip on me! Not happening. Not a chance. Not like this. We can get back to the road, though, and keep on driving it. Like, all we did was lose our front bumper, I think, and damage our rear one a little bit. Maybe I could pull it off right there. Nope, it is staying attached. Okay. Doesn't matter. Good thing is the car's still driving straight and is still accelerating just as strong as before, so I have a functional vehicle still. That's not good. I should go and wreck it. Question is just, what should I wreck it into? I think we got some buildings coming up again we could try to crash it into. Yes, there they are. We're going to take a little bit of a shortcut through the dirt to get a nice alignment to crash into that building. Get some slow-mo going. This time we're going to hit it right in the corner. Perfect. And that thing is not going to drive at all. Take a quick look at it. And it looks like the driver's compartment held up okay, although the chair shifted quite a bit, actually. So let's go ahead and pull this back a bit, and then we'll grab a different car just to get a little bit of variety going. How about a Brockwell Moonhawk? That seems like an appropriate vehicle here. And we'll go with the V8 Sport. So it's nothing special, but it's not necessarily slow either. Look at the sky blue. That sounds like a fancy color for this place. Yeah, look at that. Just like the sky. Well, no, the sky is a little bit of a darker blue. But maybe on some days, the blue is a little bit bluer like the blue on my car, and Brock will have the right color after all, and they didn't totally blow it naming the paint color. That's probably actually the case, to be honest with you. And then right up here, it looks like the roads meet up again, so I'll slow down just a tad to make sure I don't fly off the road like I did with the Covet, although I did it with the Covet intentionally. It's not like I accidentally just flew through that part of the road at 100 miles per hour. That was totally intentional. Now, I believe we should be coming up to the restaurant. There it is. And as I said earlier, once we're there, we have done every road. So let's get to the restaurant in a very violent fashion. Some slow-mo as we fly into it. Ooh! That was an interesting crash because I just tapped the wheels and ruined the suspension before the rest of the car came in for the impact. That was interesting. And I saw the drive shaft broke, so it's not going to drive anymore, so we'll just pull it back a little bit to about there. We'll get an off-roading vehicle and do some off-roading. So let's do Romer, and we'll get the sheriff, because this seems like a place that would have a sheriff. Not like a police officer, but a sheriff. There's a difference. So let's go up that hill. Getting to the very top, hopefully. Because these hills, they look very appealing to me. I don't know about you guys, but I could not possibly do this map without trying to climb this hill. It just looks so appealing to me. The criminals are at the top of the hill. We must get them. Come on, sheriff. Oh, this is starting to struggle a bit. Still making it, though. Putting up a good attempt. Uh-oh, we're really losing speed now. Not gonna make it, but it did pretty well. Let's see if we can get it down without damaging it. Yes, we can. Although just barely. I was really close to tipping right there, and I still am close to tipping because I'm going so fast. So if we actually follow the kind of like path of some water, it looks like, or something, maybe it'll be a little bit easier to climb up it because it'll be less steep. Yeah. Like you see, there's just this part of the road that looks like it might be a path, maybe made by water just drizzling down when the once-a-year rain comes in the desert or whatever. I don't know, but much easier to go up that. Doesn't even seem like the truck was struggling much, and we're at the top. It looks like there's actual mud over there. That's kind of interesting. Like, it was wet recently. No, wait. Maybe it's not mud. Maybe it's just supposed to be like an exposed rock. It's kind of hard to tell because the textures are a little stretched up here. Don't know if you're actually supposed to be driving up here, but it is enjoyable to do it either way. Oh, no. Oh, no. Land upright somehow. Thank you. Just a little bit of radiator damage. That's all. That's not going to stop me. It's not even going to slow me down until it starts to overheat. Now, that one doesn't look so easy to climb from this angle. That looks basically impossible. We have to find an easier way up so we could go and look for another little path-like thing, or we could just ignore it because I see no easy way up it. Now that looks difficult to climb, so I'm not going to try to. And whoops, I was looking at that instead of looking at where I was driving. That was great. And now we're upside down. Come on, right side yourself up. Alright, I'm going to make it get right-sided, and I got to do this fast before the oil stops going to the engine. There we go. That was nice and efficient. We're going to climb that mountain up ahead of us, and then that will be all for this video probably. And oh goodness, something about this vehicle is a little unstable. I think maybe either I'm just driving really poorly or we got some suspension damage going on here, because that's getting a little bit ridiculous. Just flip, 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 flip. It's like, calm down and stop flipping. Which it actually has done. Although it's calmed down by just driving slower because it's so beat up. Keep going. Oh! There's something wrong with this thing. That should not have flipped it. That is not that steep of a hill. Yeah, something is terribly, terribly wrong with this. But the sheriff don't care. He has his suspect, and he is going to get him and put him in the back, and then the suspect is going to get right out because the door to the back is broken, and so is the trunk. So you really can't even secure him. So you know what? The sheriff will have to put the criminal on his lap because he could probably unlock the passenger door on the right side. So the only secure place for a criminal would be on the lap of the sheriff as he drives his sheriff SUV. Uh-oh, we're starting to lose speed a little bit. Oh, never mind. Just a little hiccup. We're still going strong and steady. Stay on this little piece right here that looks like it's a little less steep, and we should be able to make it all the way to the top. The engine's really starting to overheat here, though. Like, I'm afraid it might, like, totally overheat, but, oh, cool, it's overheating. I knew it was coming. But we made it to the top with my beat up sheriff vehicle. Now we're going to chuck it off the top. And that will be it for Crimson Valley. So until next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya. Let's get a good roll going. That's not bad. That's a pretty good roll. And there goes the tire. So we're three-wheeling it. This thing probably doesn't drive at all, but it might get to the road. Come on, get all the way to the road. All the way to the road. All right. Can this drive somehow? What? 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 It still drives? Okay, you know what? If this thing is still gonna drive, we gotta do some sort of sheriffing. So I'm gonna spawn up a car and I'm gonna try to chase them because that's just crazy that it's still driving after that. And then we're gonna go to the apps menu and we're gonna add the AI control app so we can make them drive away with this thing. So we're gonna just set it in the center and then we're gonna tell them to flee. And I'm gonna try to chase them. Oh, come on. I thought I'd be able to do a little bit more than that. Maybe I have to be going downhill a little bit. There we go, there we go, there we go. Let's go. It's time to sheriff. Oh, this is never gonna work, is it? Wait. Got a little bit of movement going. I can't see at all what's in front of me. You know, I just wanted an excuse to drive this thing a little bit more with how beat up it was. And that fulfilled my wishes. It is terribly, terribly overheating though because I'm just bouncing off the rev limiter. But the fact that it's able to at least do this is crazy impressive to me. That is unbelievable. Head gasket damage. This thing's going down. All right, let's just reset it and actually get that criminal though. So, sheriff calling in for backup. Criminal has escaped and his location is unknown. Did he go that way? I truly hope not. Because I did not go that way. Although I don't see him at all. Where is he? He's somewhere ahead of me, I think. Way ahead of me, but we're going to catch him. We're going to at least try to catch him. If he actually went a different way, I have no idea where he went. So I'm going 80 through here. How fast are they going right now? Only 55. I should be able to catch them, no problem. If I can find them. I don't know, I have a feeling they went a different way. I have a feeling, you know? You have that. Wait! This is the road they were on, right here. That's where they were when I last looked at them. And I'm outspeeding them by at least 20 miles per hour on average, it looks like. So, we should be gaining. Although I gotta wonder, when the split in the road comes up, which way did they go? See if we could figure it out. Looks like they went to the left. So I, too, will go to the left. Or did they go to the right? I might have been mistaken there. I'm topping out, though. I see him, I see him, I see him. I'm gonna go through the dirt a little bit to try to maintain as much speed as possible. Oh, this is not how you maintain speed. This is not how you maintain speed. That's not going to stop me, though. I am the sheriff. The other vehicle is way more damaged before it got slowed down. Although this one is not as legendary as the other one, is it? Come on. This thing is not going to make it. Get a new one. Call in for more backup. How much backup can we possibly need? We need backup that can take shortcuts. Like, I'm gonna catch them now. It did start off like this, but I feel like I must catch that car at all costs. Like, you would think I would be way faster than them. They got the base model version of an Ibishu Pessima. I got the sheriff version of a roamer. I could go off-roading and all kinds of stuff and they're beating me. Although they did have like a mile head start on me. I could see just a blip up there, and it looks like they went straight. They did not steer to the right here. And I'm going to just stay on the road now. I'm going to stay on the road because that's a guaranteed consistent gain. When I start doing those shortcuts and stuff, that's where things get ugly. So just like that. And then it's time to sheriff. Come on, let's see if I can climb up on them. Nah, I couldn't climb up on them, but I got a good hit on them. Well, now they're outspeeding me, though. I just gave him a boost. Yeah, you better slow down so I can bash you up some more. Get a little bit of slow-mo going. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's okay. I can do the pit maneuver. Hey, that's working well enough. We could just keep pushing them and maybe I was hoping to tip them over, but that didn't happen. Got him. What? Whatever, I got him as far as I'm concerned. Wait, I'm still up though. I'm gonna get him harder now. I thought I was gonna be stuck upside down. That's why I was all making excuses right there. But no, we're still upright. I'm gonna keep going. Luckily for them though, they're front wheel drive, so I can hit the back of their car as much as I want and it won't do much. What I need to do is hit the front more. Boop! Hello, I'm the police. Can you stop? Oh, maybe I need to turn on my lights. All one of my lights. You see, the lights are on. It's just only the red one works. Well, they don't know I'm the police. That's why they won't stop. Gotta make sure they know it's not just like a criminal attacking them. It's the police. Hey, stop. I'm the police. You see my car? It says sheriff. They stopped. No, wait. Now they're trying to get away. Hey, come on. Don't you see I'm the sheriff? Are you gonna make me have to really wreck you up? I will. I will use these ruins to stop you. I don't care if they're sacred. We are gonna stop you. There we go. We've actually immobilized them. Now I can end happily. So, till next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.